deep breath in with nothing but good winning vibes, championship vibes. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Success is all within you. And exhale with the eye of the tiger.
And the thrill of the night.
Okay.
Rising up through the challenge of
our rivals. Okay.
Okay. It's the eye of the fucking tiger. Now, let me just tell y'all.
It's the fear of the fight.
Listen. Okay. Now, I know. Now, at first, I just want to, I want to be honest because I really was being myself, but I really do want to apologize for the way I exploded and all the curse words. I kind of went back and looked. I was very excited. On Super Bowl Sunday, and I probably said my favorite word MF probably about 200 times.
I mean,
but I was a little emotional.
But who are you apologizing to?
In case the children were the adults, I don't give a fuck about you. And just in case somebody's kid seen Aunt KD, or like one of my school bus children, or one of my children that I work with, I don't cuss at y'all. But that was a bird.
I'm not apologizing for nothing I did.
Because I looked back at it and I said, wow, Khadija, you said motherfucker a lot of motherfucking times.
Yeah. And I'm not apologizing for nothing I said the night that we was playing the Super Bowl. I'm not apologizing for nothing I said the night that I was outside with the people when we won the Super Bowl.
I just want to give a shout out to Boston Diagnostics, the people who monitor my pacemaker, because I know these people are like, if this bitch doesn't sit down somewhere, she's always doing something, and then we're calling like your machine. But I'm okay.
We're all right.
I'm fine.
We're all right around here.
Okay. Grand Rising. Yes, Michelle. Yes. So
where do we begin?
Listen, so I don't even know where to begin. All right, so let's just start with our week before.
Okay.
The big game. As you guys probably know, I don't really celebrate any of the holidays, anything like that too much, So I don't really have like lots of things to really like do shindigs for, unless I want to get something together for my family or something like that. Hey, nah.
Hey.
But,
Grand Rising to you, bro.
But, the Eagles, it's just something about the birds.
We got the fly boy in the building.
And ever since I was a kid.
Well, not in the building, but.
And the fly boy on the set.
Make sure I tune in every Friday.
My mom took me to my first Eagles game at the vet, and her boss had season tickets. And
how you get there? You said you were gonna start with your week.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Forgive me, cause then I got dementia.
Wait a minute, nigga. How we get there? You talking about you supposed to be
keep me on track, goddammit.
I am.
That's what I need to do. Get back. So we started off shopping till we dropped Nelly. And I mean, we didn't shop in Philly because Philly.
I'm disappointed. Philly didn't have.
You know what, Philly. I don't.
Nothing.
The team is called the Philadelphia.
Not the Delco Eagles.
Not the Delco.
Not the
Montgomery County. Chester County.
Philadelphia.
Bucks. Now, I don't got no problem with the county, but they ain't called the County Eagles. They called
everything.
the Philadelphia goddamn Eagles. So that means it should be plenty of Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, wherever you look, it's just all over.
It should be everywhere.
I mean, just plethoras of it. But no, we got to go to the suburbs, And I always have to end up going to the suburbs. Why? One, I'm not paying no fucking sugar tax. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The schools suck, and kiss my ass, Kenny. So I'm not paying no sugar tax. So I don't buy sodas in the city. It's not... And I will drive 15 fucking miles before I buy a $15 case of soda or $20 case of soda out of one of these markets. It ain't gonna fucking happen. So we are out there, and all the good shit is in Springfield.
Shout out to Rally House. I'm gonna say
Rally House.
We're looking for a sponsor. Rally House.
Walmart's vegetables is fresh. Wow. Anywho, we started off there, shopped all week. Now my sisters Michelle and Amina. Shout out to the party hostess. They decided they want to host a Super Bowl party, but they're going to host it at my house.
Yeah, she was invited to her own Super Bowl party at her house. And it was awesome. I had a time. A time was had.
So we had a time.
Yep.
And we had Eagles bourbon. And I'm going to tell you something about that Eagles bourbon. Shout out to Bottled.
Yeah.
And the people who make their Eagles bourbon. Because if you guys know me, I'm not a big drinker.
So good.
And then they was and then they was like, oh, drink on every touchdown.
Yeah, it was bird o'clock. What you like? And who
I'm
knew?
Not listening to Nelly
who knew we were going to score that many touchdowns?
Nelly,
but we did.
No, I did because I told y'all.
But we did. Well, you should. Well, guess what?
Don't sleep on my instinct.
Well, I was around for the challenge every time we scored, Every time we scored, be clear.
You know,
not just a touchdown, even if it was a field goal. Could get we.
Let me tell y'all what I did. They thought I was drunk. Let me tell y'all what I did. Every time I didn't drink it.
I knew she wasn't drinking. I know she's a fraud. Okay, I knew she wasn't drinking with us. I know her feet stink all the time. She don't drink with us. I be watching, babysitting the whole time. Don't judge me, judge your mom. I be 5 shots in. She be still half a shot in on the first shot.
And then somebody gonna look at my cup and be like, "You're drinking? Mind your damn business, saying it all loud." Cause she be fraud. Don't come over here checking my cup.
She be fraud.
So listen,
she be fraud.
I did get a little tipsy. That bottle bourbon, I'm telling y'all, even if it ain't Eagle season, go get some of it because that shit.
Get it while the supplies last, y'all. And they got it in vodka
it's
too.
So smooth, like it really
because it has
is.
Bird Gang on it. I bought both bottles, even though I didn't touch the vodka bottle. I bought the bourbon and the vodka. I might crack open the vodka though. I kind of want to try it. I ain't never scared. I'm gonna drink. I'm not scared.
He used to drink that at Ernie Barber on vodka. Oh no he didn't. Sorry, Pop. He drank gin.
Gin. Oh yeah, I don't fuck with gin. Gin is just something that I don't care who make it, how smooth you say it is. I just can't do gin. I don't like the taste of
none
it. None of that. So I love leading up to the Super Bowl. It was so
like Christmas.
Much like just love in the city. Everybody has on their Eagle stuff. You screaming at everybody, Bird Gang. You getting the Go Birds back and whatever back. Like it just don't matter. Like if the city could stay like this forever,
that's why the Eagles gotta keep winning.
It would just be amazing.
So Eagles, like we need you guys to keep winning because when you guys win, the atmosphere in this, and I'm not saying that it's no homicides, and I'm not saying nothing happens because this is Philly and it's always gonna be
shout
some
out
shit.
to our city. They still shot a cop last night. God damn city, just can't get right.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, a cop got shot last night.
Get
unfortunately.
But listen, one thing about the Eagles is it brings people together. Like you literally can have a KKK.
I know I did.
And a black nationalist activist together getting drunk at the Eagles. You wouldn't even know until the next time you see him. Like that nigga was that's like KKK. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because when it's the Eagles, it's all love.
Yeah,
as long as it's the city and you got on that green. And you representing the Birds.
You could be anywhere in the world and have on Eagle shit. It's running like, with somebody.
You know how when it's holiday time and people say Merry Christmas? Yeah. Like all week it was Christmas. Go Birds! Like go and this one.
Go Bird mean God bless you. Did you sneeze? Oh, okay. God bless you. Go Bird. And you better first of all be prepared for if I walk past you.
Because it's going up 10 decibels.
And you better fucking say it.
You better
back.
put an earplug in. Because she
say
almost gave me a heart attack like 10 fucking times. Go Birds, bitch!
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Be prepared.
So.
And if you don't say it back, be prepared for my response.
And then she's gonna say it louder, so please say it back. Please fucking
I'm gonna say, well, fuck you too.
Half
their motherfucker if you don't say it back.
I guess everybody said it back because we didn't have to fight nobody.
I ain't had to beat nobody. No, because they understand the assignment. It's only
even though they looking at her strange, they still say it
only
back.
People that look at me strange is the bandwagon fans, the people that just became Eagles fans because they want to be a part of the movement. People who are real Eagles fans.
We don't accept you.
We already know what it is. We know why you're saying it, and we expect it back in return. New motherfuckers be like, we ain't screaming Go Birds for a bitch because you don't deserve to bleed green.
It's not Go Eagles.
You don't bleed green. It's not Go Eagles. It's not. It's not. See?
You don't say Go Eagles.
You don't say that.
If you say Go Eagles, we know you're a fraud.
You know.
Like, if people like Go Eagles, people
Go
like,
Eagles.
No,
all right.
It's not Go Eagles.
You're not from here.
No.
You don't even. You ain't even a real fan. You don't even know.
Because the eagle is like the only real bird. Like,
you don't even know.
the other birds are real birds too.
We
but
don't
like
know.
the eagles is like the bird.
Yeah.
Okay, of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the bird. It's like the wingspan is like 7 feet. I mean, they might take your little sister, your little kid. You know, they might take your little baby if you know what I'm
snatch
saying.
your baby and your puppy.
Snatch baby. They bullies like on Broad Street. Like, don't leave that shit out there.
Yeah,
because they might swoop down and get that joint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we take we strip ravens out the ground. No pun intended, but pun intended.
I'm being smart real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be funny, but we watched the press conference yesterday of them announcing all the details for the parade and all this stuff. Shout out to our mayor who still had to look at the paper when she was spelling.
She spelled champion.
FL champion. She still had to look at the paper. She was like N F L.
It's all right, Mayor.
H A M P. Nigga, leave it alone. Okay, leave it alone, Mayor. Leave it alone.
I'm quite sure the mayor know how to
we know that English isn't your strong suit, apparently. Well, she said she was an English teacher. Go figure. That's why some of our kids can't read and spell right now.
God damn it, I didn't say it, Mayor. I didn't fucking say it.
I said it.
Because we need some funding.
I said it.
Look, we need some funding.
I said it. I ain't scared of the mayor. I ain't scared of her at all.
But what do you expect? She right there for
a whole mess. But I am excited. Now, what I am confused about, and this is what I do have to get to the bottom of, and if anybody knows the answer to this, please chime in, let me know. Are we allowed to bring all the things that I said we was going to bring down there, or are they going to have, like,
I bought my shit the last time.
Oh, you did?
As long as you ain't got no glass bottles and stuff.
Okay, because we were talking about bringing a whole setup.
Well, we did it last time.
Okay.
I don't know. We didn't have a table, though, but we had a bunch of food and a bunch of shit.
Okay. All right. I was concerned about that because, you know, the city be acting crazy sometimes.
You know, you just camouflage.
And when they have stuff down on the parkway, sometimes they be like, you can't come down here with nothing. You can't.
Just camouflage and shit. They didn't check no book bags and none of that shit like that.
Because remember when we went down there for Kamala, that was a whole nother.
But it wasn't like that because that was the Kamala rally.
You know, they was really like showing off.
It was nothing like that at the Eagles Parade.
Okay. Well, I was there, but I wasn't prepared. I didn't bring anything with me.
I was prepared just like
so I don't know if anybody got turned away by bringing stuff because I didn't have nothing with me. But I definitely want to have stuff with me this time because I wasn't prepared the first time. Shout out to my son DJ. He was
out there 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was out there. I was left out my house at like 5. Last year.
I really was out there early in the fucking morning.
Yeah, I was out there and it was cold. But you really couldn't even feel it because you was so
I
high.
was prepared myself last time because I bought these military grade warming blankets. They were silver. They look like aluminum foil.
Oh, like, okay.
That they get like the army people when they out in them. Mm-hmm. And I had them. I had my Woolridge on.
Oh, well, nigga, you was ready. 2
hoodies. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have on the Woolridge because I got so daggone hot. With all them hoodies that I had on, because it's probably not gonna be as cold as it was the last time. It was
freezing.
Shit.
It was freezing.
But by the time we got a few shots in us,
I was
by 8:30, we was
I was fucked up.
And the parade didn't start till 11.
Yeah.
By 8:30, we had been on the NFL Network doing electric slide. People was calling us. Y'all was on it. We was out there. We had a freaking ball.
I will say this: we know how to party. A shout out to again.
A time was had, and it's gonna be a time had on Friday.
Shout out to our city again, who said, "Okay, since we can't climb the poles, we'll take them down."
Oh yeah,
about 6 light poles have been taken down. And I don't understand. All right, so listen, I really, as excited as we all get, and as
but you don't gotta tear shit up. I'm not with that though.
As we have, y'all, come on, this is still our city.
Yes.
We still have to live here, and we still have to look at the aftermath when it's all said and done, and when all the dust settles. Like, that's stupid.
You know, Lululemon can't catch a break.
Poor Lulu.
You know, Lulu, let me say this.
Lulu should have boarded up. You ain't learned your lesson by now.
Lulu, $200 for gym wear. Lulu, for aerobic pants. Lulu. That's why they keep busting your window.
That's why.
They gonna keep doing it. Lulu, and what was she doing with her life?
They gonna keep doing it. Shout out to everybody in the city, all the hustlers in the city that came out with all their Eagles merch for sale. People were making hats and socks and T-shirts and cozies and mugs.
Let me tell you something.
You name it, people were creating it. I love my city for that as well. Shout out to the people that supported me.
Everybody.
And my hat.
Nelly damn, I ain't wear my hat because I was rushing. I got a blow the whistle hat.
She got a blow the whistle. That hat is fire.
I got my sneaks.
That hat is fire.
I was on Broad Street.
We was outside.
We was blowing the whistle. Yeah. I took the kids out there. We had a great time, and I walked 3 miles for the first time since I had my heart surgery.
All right,
so that's what's up with that.
It's
3
10
miles.
o'clock.
Can you believe it?
It's 10 o'clock. We don't have our drop from Wishbone prepared for y'all.
But we ain't got nothing prepared today.
Listen, Wishbone, shout out to DJ Johnny Wishbone. He's always checked in with us from the NYC. He did us an awesome sports drop. But we're a little unprepared today because we hype and we're excited. We can't wait for Friday. The parade is going down. But now we're going into our sports segment. Even though we've been talking Eagles all day, now here's where we're going to really break down the Super Bowl.
Welcome to Nelly Yoga and KD with Think Outside the Box Sports Edition on Glockberry Radio.
Boom. I don't sound like Wishbone.
So, listen, from start to finish, and we have been saying this since the game, the NFC championship game, that if our birds came through and played the way they played in that NFC game, that there was going to be an undeniable, it's undeniable that we're going to win. It's nothing that the refs are going to be able to do to even deter us from this win. And it was inevitable.
No, they tried it, though. Them refs tried. As soon as the game come on, they come top. They tried it. Get your ass up out of here. They tried it. But I'm going to tell you something. Patty Whack, he was scared of them.
He looked really like mentally off kilter.
He was shook.
And he should have been, because he knew that this was a team that was prepared. We were a team that were prepared. We were ready. We were all equally yoked and gelled and healthy. Like, we were excited to be in that position. Like, we just all kept our just stay cool, calm, and collective. And that's shout out to Jalen Hurts, who is the leader.
Hand me that over there.
He is the one that set the tone for the team. Even early on in the season, when they tried to cause a rift between him and AJ and anybody, like, Jalen shut it all down. Like, no, we're good over here. He kept his cool. He didn't get involved in all the melee shit talking and none of that. And he kept his guys at bay with it as well, and it showed. It showed.
Let me tell you something. I've been riding for my quarterback all year.
Because
I really get tired of hearing all those negative ass fucking commentators say all the things that they say about Jalen, but they praise. And I'm not saying Josh Allen is not good, because he is. And I'm not saying that the other one, who's the other one? He's not that good, because I can't even remember his fucking name. But they always are so high up on him, but not Jalen. And Jalen already went to the Super Bowl. And besides Mahomes, they didn't. And so, they never wanted to give Jalen his props. And I just felt like I was going, and I'm going to tell you, and I told you I would tell y'all this after I won. So, how long ago it been since I started writing that movie? It's been over almost 2 years, right? So when I was writing my film, 25 Years for Nothing, the Mannix Brown stories that will be out at a theater near you very soon. When I was writing my film and I was trying to decide who I was going to name characters after, I decided that I was going to name one of the judge, the Honorable C.J. Hurts. Now,
nobody knew what the CJ
knew what the CJ was.
I didn't.
And it stood for the Honorable Champion Jalen Hurts.
And that was 2 years ago.
And that was 2 years ago. Because I had this feeling that Jalen was going to come back and win, because I watch football. And I see that everything that he does is not always all his fault. And I'm not going to say he always be perfect.
Right.
But a lot of times it's not his fault. And he get a lot of flack that a lot of the other quarterbacks that don't play as good as him, that didn't start off in the NFL as good as he did, since the beginning, they get a lot of praise. I mean, my guy, Carson Wentz, got even more praise than Jalen got. And so it just made me so upset to see, all the things that was said about him, and and all the things that he's been through in his career. Like, he's got a championship at Alabama. He got benched there in the game. They benched him, put Tua up. Like, Tua was hot shit. Tua ain't been to no fucking Super Bowl, okay? Okay? And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And Jalen left, and he went to Oklahoma, and I can't quite remember.
Food all,
he never bitched. He never complained. He stayed when they won the championship after he got benched. He was the first one out there congratulating Tua, and I just love his character. He is the youngest old head I ever fucking seen. Okay, he's always about business.
Start calling him Uncle Jalen.
Let me tell you, Jalen's so much of a cool ass as old head. Jalen won't drink shit nobody give him. Y'all better pay some attention to him. Y'all better pay some. Did y'all see him on that thing last night where they had the beer? And they put a hole in it and they did the thing because Saquon did his in the locker room and they did it on. And they gave everybody one. What Jalen poured his on what you call him? On one of the old linemen. He didn't drink. That was the second time I seen somebody offer Jalen
don't drink at all.
Jalen is the one. And you don't drink after no fucking body when you the one. Because you don't know what the fuck they put in there.
I love Jalen.
Okay? That's why you don't drink shit after you motherfuckers. I understand, Jalen. I'm from that school. So here we go.
Shout out to our coach, Nick Sirianni.
I know everybody laughing at my little
he called smart plays. He coached a great game.
He really did.
He showed heart when he needed to. When we needed to go for certain things, he went for it, whether we got it or not. That, like, at the end of the day, he just coached a very smart game. Our guys played smart.
Y'all was ready to get rid of him.
Who, Jalen?
Nick.
Oh, Nicky.
Beginning of the year when we was 2-2.
I was calling him Nicky.
It's Nicky,
and
that's what makes me.
No, because he was making some fucking mistakes.
See, that's what makes me unique as a fan. I'm not one of those few. I'm a thinker. Just because something little minimal happened at the beginning of the year,
and I will give you constructive criticism if it's necessary. It's not negativity. No, it's not. That's people who just no. If I can't tell you when you fuck up, that's not negative. No, that's just me letting you know you fucked up. Do better.
No, but a lot of the stuff that they said. But this is the thing.
A
lot of it don't be he fucked up.
No, he was fucking up.
No, it's just that y'all don't understand how he played.
No, nigga, I don't
understand his coaching.
I do. Yes, I do. And in certain games, why would you fucking go for that on that for that? Why? Why would you do that and then you didn't get it? Sometimes he was fucking up. That's the problem. People, stop being so fucking sensitive. If you do good and I tell you do good.
I know Miss Cancer answer. Ain't talking about me.
Yes. Because motherfuckers is more sensitive than a sensitive person like me. And if a motherfucker that's as sensitive as me gotta tell you stop being sensitive.
But the thing
nigga, I can tell you when you fuck up. That's like a child. If you do good all year round and then you fuck up and you expect me not to tell you fucked up. No, you fucking up. So do better.
I don't have a problem with people saying that he fucked up. What I have a problem with is people don't fucking research. No, hold up. What I have a problem with is people don't look at shit for themselves. Not you, but majority of the people that say stuff about Jalen, they ain't watch shit.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't study.
I take that with a grain
of salt. And a lot of those newscasters don't be on the game. They come back and research later. So what I'm saying is,
those opinions to me don't matter.
About negative.
How
what
I feel
I'm saying
and what
is,
I say, that's
Jalen always been a fucking champion. When wasn't he a champion? That boy been a champion since he was a fucking Pop Warner.
He's awesome.
So he's never not been a fucking champion. So y'all can kiss his ass.
Listen, he's awesome.
You heard what the fuck I said, Jalen? Because you know why I think I resonate with Jalen so much?
Why?
Because people used to say that shit about me all the fucking time.
Say what?
Judge me. People, I am a product of people always saying what I couldn't fucking do because I didn't do it the way they thought I should do it. That's life. No, I'm just saying. You know hold on, I'm just telling my story. Why I resonate with Jalen. Why I resonate with Jalen. Because motherfuckers don't know me, just like they don't know Jalen. So when they be talking shit about what somebody couldn't do, and then majority of the time, the people that always say, well, why you don't do it like this? Why you don't do it? They got a motherfucking thing. And I've always had way more than they did. Now, I'm not even talking about material. I'm talking about anything. Smarts, education. And so when I say, I don't like negative shit, if you ain't, because a lot of the negativity wasn't about Jalen not playing good. It was about Jalen not playing the way they wanted to see him play. And that was the problem for me. He doesn't throw like Josh. He doesn't do it like Stafford. Lamar does it like this. If he can't go out, he can't do. That was the thing. It wasn't nothing about
that stuff.
But for me, my reason for standing up for him was for those reasons. You guys want him to play a game that's not his because it makes you feel better because people don't like to see people do things different. People like to see people do things the same. That's just the way it is. Anybody that's special, that got great gifts, don't do shit the same as everybody else.
That's true.
And that's just what it is. The ones don't do stuff like everybody. But at one point, it was looking
like what he was trying to do wasn't working.
No,
so
but
at the end of the day, if people are looking at you like, yo,
yeah, but you
gotta throw the ball more. Like even when we had Wentz, that was a problem with Wentz as well. He was holding the ball too long. He wasn't delivering like we thought he was going to do.
But he did. He got us to the Super Bowl, though. And then he got hurt.
He did. However,
that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. And that's what that was exactly what I was getting ready to say because that goes to another thing. He has had 5 different offensive coordinators and he still won every season. Mm-hmm. So to me, some of that shit is just shut the fuck up.
He had to play his own way because there's no structure here.
So how you gonna beat him down if he don't have no choice but to play the way he got to play because of the inconsistencies in the coaching and all of that?
Now, and some people are, and some opinions are a beat down, and some opinions are just constructive. You have to, and as a player, as a whoever, you have to learn how to pick and choose what you want to listen to and what you want to block out. Some people are genuinely giving you constructive criticism because they want to see you do better, and they believe that you are a great player and you can do better. Some people are just genuinely going to hate on you because they don't like you. Period.
I was glad to be witness to see all those commentators eat fucking crow on Monday because I made sure I was watching every fucking thing, especially Chase Daniels on the facility. Because Chase Daniels, you is a fucking hater, dog. And you was a quarterback. Your stats is shit, dog. You got the audacity. I mean, I couldn't wait till the season was over, Chase. I ain't got nothing against you personally, dog. But dog, who the fuck are you? And the way you talking about my quarterback, you ain't never accomplished half of the shit he accomplished through high school, through college, through the NFL, through none of that. Right. But the way you tear Jalen down, I could see the jealousy and the fucking envy in your eyes. It ain't just about his stats. You want to know why I was him and not you. Because he the one motherfucker Neo, not you. And now he the motherfucking champion. So you take that, Chase Daniel, and all y'all other motherfucking haters.
I'm gonna learn
your back, Jalen.
Did you beat this? I'm gonna learn this, and I'm gonna memorize
allegiance to the Philadelphia Eagles of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and to the Midnight Green and the Kelly Green, for which they stand one city, underdogs, individual with tush pushers and Goldberg chants for all.
It's in the allegiance. Goldberg's chants for all. Y'all think I'm playing. If you don't know that you're supposed to greet people with the Goldbergs, you're not you don't get it.
Listen,
I'm going to memorize this Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm going to put my hand over my heart when I do it. Stop playing with me and my birds.
They gave me like a ton of them things at the casino.
You got all right, but I got good. I'm going to come get one and put one right on my wall. So when I wake up every morning, it's going to be like a motivational inspirational quote that I pledged to myself.
I was supposed to give them out before the game, but I ended up not getting around to it.
I didn't even know that said that on the back. I just knew it said "Let's do this, baby." On the front,
you got some at the house? Didn't I give you
at my house?
Didn't I give you two of them?
I don't have none at my house.
I thought I gave you two. Well, you wasn't sitting on the bench.
I'm sure enough gonna come get it. It's
been a great week. But I just want to say something else too. Some people might not think about it because you was talking about the merchandise and all the money that people made. Journalists need content, right? I'm a journalist. I don't like fake. I don't like fuck shit though. See, I'm honorable.
Fake news.
I don't like fake. You got to give the Eagles props for investing in melanated quarterbacks for years. Yes.
For years.
And for years.
Yes,
the Eagles is, I mean, we have. I can't even,
even when they did, they gave every black quarterback we had flack. As good as they were, every black quarterback we had.
And even
they didn't give him their justice.
Oh, and Kevin Cobb, remember him? Kevin Cobb, oh my God, remember him?
Listen, I really want to break down the game though. Like I was so excited. My stomach was in knots all week. First of all, and then for the game to start the way that it did, it was just obvious. right? Like we scored first, we stopped them. We kept them at what was it 16-0 before they finally scored?
No, it was
what was
it was 30 something 0
before they finally scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because they didn't
34-0.
They didn't even score until the second half.
They scored at the fourth quarter in 8 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. Like that to me was just like
wow. They got shellacked.
We shut y'all all the way down. Like there was nothing that they could do. This shout out to how many times Mahomes got sacked in that.
I mean, Mahomes got sacked 6 times. He had 3 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, 6 sacks.
Couldn't get nothing to go. Our defense was on point. Our offense was showing off. I'm like, we couldn't have asked for a better game, especially with the cockiness of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, we got that 3-P.
Oh yeah, so it was like,
we're so cocky.
I'm glad our team didn't go in there with the cocky mentality. They let the fans do all the cocky shit for them. Yep. Our team stayed quiet while the fans talked all the shit for them.
Vince Young. Yeah, I forgot about Vince Young.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who John Walton. I don't remember him. Well, yes, I do vaguely. Now, I definitely remember Randall, and I remember Rodney Peete, and I remember, of course, and I remember
McNabb.
McNabb. What about
Don't
McNabb though? How you going Messenger? How you gonna not have McNabb? What the fuck? You got John Walton.
Vic, you got everybody.
And not McNabb.
Dang, dog. I loved I just love the fact that BG was able to come back and retire with that Super Bowl under his belt. He deserves it. It was good to see him embrace Reed at the end of the game.
Number 5 will always love you. How you going for it? My bad. Yes, but you see his family. Did you guys hear the letter that Saquon's daughter wrote to him before the Super Bowl?
No, but she's a sweetie pie.
Oh, she wrote this letter to him, and it said, "Happy birthday, Daddy. I'm so proud of you, and I know you're going to do great. But even if you don't win, I still love you." And it was so freaking cute. I was like,
she's so sweet. She adores her
he won, baby. Your daddy won. Yes, he did.
On his birthday.
Yes, and even though he didn't get that MVP. And that was another thing, because I love Saquon. He's a great addition. You know what I like about the Saquon story? I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that life goes around full circle, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. The story with Saquon is like a going home, and then a coming back. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm explaining.
Yeah, because if y'all don't know,
what I mean.
Y'all don't know.
So Saquon, of course, he went to Penn State, right? But Saquon is from the Bronx. It's not a Pennsylvania guy. His parents are from the Bronx. They're from New York. And when Saquon was a little kid, they were on rough times, and they were homeless. And they lived in a homeless shelter in the Bronx. From that homeless shelter, they moved to I forget the name of the area and where he's from. It's a little small town. Now, what I do know is because I have lots of friends from New York and lots of friends from Newark that live in Williamsport. And a lot of the people from New York and New Jersey moved to those mountain towns because the rent in New York and Newark is so high. So there's a high concentration of not only Philadelphians in the mountain, but more than Philadelphians, people from New York and New Jersey whose families couldn't afford to stay in that area because of the astronomical cost. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened to Saquon, but I'm assuming because I've seen his story, and they were in the shelter, and then they moved there. And once they moved there, and then they were good, and then life went on from there. He started playing football,
How did he end up in Pennsylvania?
I just told you they were in New York in a homeless shelter.
Oh, and a lot to like a Williamsport place.
But it's not Williamsport. It's
Reading?
Called it ain't Reading. It's a place I never even heard of until he moved there. What is the name of that place he's from?
I'm on air.
Once
son.
he went to pay, you didn't let me finish, messenger. Damn. You heard me say he was a going home and then coming back and then going home, coming back.
I'll be done at 11. I'll call you right back.
Yeah. So as I was saying, he from New York, moved to Pennsylvania. And then from Pennsylvania, he became a great athlete, went to Penn State and did great there and got drafted to New York, his home state.
So
where his family came from. And it's just like it's irony to me because he was born in New York and his parents took him from New York because for whatever reason, times probably was rough because they was in the shelter. And he came to Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania is where he thrived and got his. And where he thrived and became where he was. And so then he went to New York. He didn't do well. Philly drafted him, bring him back to Pennsylvania. And once again, he thrived. Saquon, you are not a New Yorker, baby.
Nope.
You one of us.
You a Philly boy.
You one of us, baby.
You a Philly boy.
And he said on the news that he said sometimes you think you're supposed to be somewhere, but they ain't where you want to be. So now I just want to be remembered as an eagle.
Forever.
And that's
He'll
what
be
you
forever.
Hey, goddamn it. Stop playing with him.
He is
Stop playing with him.
Forever going to be
And he's so filled. And you know what? If you watch Saquon and listen, see, y'all got to turn on YouTube and look at some stuff because y'all probably be watching regular TV. Y'all ain't going to see him on it. But if you go on YouTube and you look at all the sports stuff that I look, Saquon ain't no motherfucker. Punk. Okay? Saquon don't fucking play. She be fucking cussing everybody out on the line and everything. Watch him. It's not to be fucked with.
I love it.
Yes, they had mid-grade teams. Yes, it was all over after Eli. It was all over. Eli's kicking field goals for Super Bowls now.
So, aside from all of the Eagles talk that we can go on and 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 on about.
If y'all want to take a picture with my trophy,
I want to dive into
I'll be at the parade.
The halftime show, all the controversy behind people's opinions of the halftime show, the message that he was trying to convey through his performance of the halftime show. First and foremost, I am a fan of Kendrick Lamar.
I love Kendrick.
I'm a fan. Us. But, however, even leading up to, I had my own opinion about, well, why did they pick him? And, well, why didn't they make it more of a New Orleans themed, this, that, and the third? But then when you start talking to other people and people break down to you all the politics behind music and all that and whatever, all right, cool. Boom. All right, I get it. I still want to go back and rewatch it because once I saw the performance, in the midst of it, all the excitement, everything going on, you miss some of the messages that he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, if you don't know it.
If you don't know, you're going to miss it. And he had a lot of different messages in there.
We up, y'all. Just know that. Black people, we up. Don't fucking worry about none of that shit that y'all be concerned about with Trump. And I'm telling y'all, figure out how to make some fucking money is what y'all need to do. Stop worrying about Trump being in office and all this stuff happening because if you pay attention and look around you, is that shit affecting you today?
Well, it was when people thought their food stamps was cut off. Jesus Christ.
This is the thing. Let me just say something about that. Let me just say something about
people were Let
me just say something about that. I'm going to keep it a bean. Who fucking gets food stamps?
What do you mean? Who?
Straight up. The average person that got a job don't get no damn food stamps.
Right, that's true.
Can I buy some?
Okay.
But on some real shit, the average person that have a job,
once you make,
and the average person in Philly, believe it or not, they work. So not as many people in Philly and get food stamps like you think. Straight up. So ain't that many people.
No, the thing about it is,
get the fuck off the food stamps. How about the fuck that? I'm keeping it real.
No,
I'm not one of them. How long is we gonna keep on waiting for the welfare system to keep fucking taking care of us?
Well, it really don't take care of us the way it takes care of people who are not from here.
Stop making excuses.
So I think maybe that was a tactic in terms of just all of the immigrants and all of the benefits that people who are not from here are getting, because they get thousands and thousands of dollars.
And they go to
in food
BJ's
stamps,
and they open their stores.
and we don't. They'll give us
stamp.
like 200 and
cut them off.
And or cut you off because now you make too much. So I just like, just back, so because we got off her on her tangent, we was talking about the halftime show.
But I don't agree with the Serena part. I do. I'm a petty bitch. I fucking crip walk
I don't
on,
understand why people don't. She's
I
from
crip walk
Compton,
on my ex because Drake was
and
her
she
ex.
did it, and got
fuck
fined for
Drake.
doing it in the Olympics or whatever what tournament she was in.
Do what you want.
And Drake was her ex. She could crip walk all over in the name of Drake. But
her culture.
I liked it.
Do. Like, I don't mind her doing it.
I didn't mind.
I don't think she can either tell anybody approve or what the fuck she
I didn't mind.
That's why I'm single, because I don't want nobody telling me what the fuck they approve of.
I didn't mind her doing it at all. I didn't mind nothing about the performance at all. I think that it was genius what he put together. I think that it was well put together.
I think it was great.
I
Five.
People be getting. I think sometimes people want to just always want to be distracted by the pomp and circumstance and don't want to really tune into the bigger message that's being told.
Mm-hmm.
You just want all the pyrotechnics and you want people to just be shucking and jiving, and that's not what that performance was about.
See, the thing about her husband, and this is the thing for me, because I don't know, maybe this is just my opinion. Her husband don't give a fuck about that. That nigga is a billionaire. You think he worried about her crip walking? That man is a white man. He not worried about. He don't think the same way a black man would think about something like that, because he's not threatened by her going up there doing that. That is an insecurity issue. I don't care if people don't want to admit it or not. That's a fucking insecurity issue. That's an issue that you have.
That ain't got nothing to do with her.
You have. She not talking about him. She fucking ain't talking about him.
She is not even thinking about Drake.
See, y'all think different. See, this is how men think. Men, I'm not gonna say all men. Forgive me for saying that. But the way you're thinking that she thinking about him. She being petty on that motherfucker. See, and that's the difference. And that's the difference which y'all don't get. See, because I will be petty on a bitch. Why? I crip walk on one of my ex graves like a
You damn
fuck
right.
out of here. And ain't thinking about you. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to see, because maybe he played in her face. So now she playing in his face. Her husband probably said, go ahead out there, baby, after the way he treated you. Go crip walk on that nigga.
Over.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But if you her husband, what you worrying about? Whether she do something like she ain't going to sleep with him. That's why I'm single, because I don't got time for nobody
what becomes irritating is so many opinions, and then it's like people just can't accept that, like, people have the right to their own art form and their
he
own.
Said you doing a gang dance, honey,
and their own creativity. Like,
listen, that is too hilarious.
Kendrick Lamar is not Chris Brown. Kendrick Lamar is not that type of artist nor performer. He's not a Bruno Mars. He's not going to give you all of that. And honestly, because I already know what type of artist, he's like a J. Cole. I already know I'm not going to get
if
that.
My man did it.
Jay-Z's not even that type
of
artist. If
my man was from Compton and he did it, it would be cool, because that's where he from and that's what they do.
And I've seen Jay-Z in concert several times. He's not giving me all that pomp and circumstance either.
Don't ask me about gangsters, honey, please. I ain't even going to go on that tangent. That's all I know and ever been with.
Who are you talking about?
Matt Messenger. He's talking to us on a thing. You're not listening.
No, because I was in the middle of a conversation and I'm like, well, wait, you're not even what?
No, because he's on the same subject, but you wasn't. He's on the same subject.
What are you talking about, Messenger?
He's talking about the Serena incident with Drake.
Oh man,
we was on the same thing.
I'm Serena Messenger, damn it. I'm just trying to say that, like, at the end of the day, it's crazy how everybody was so negative about it. But I feel like I kind of got 50-50 opinions. Like, some people really liked it and some people just didn't like it at all. But I just feel like the people who aren't fans of Kendra are the ones who had the most negative shit to say. Mm-hmm. Like, dancing.
He gonna say, not gonna say her chucks was trash.
Oh my God! You know what?
I ain't got nothing against the sister.
All right, well, the chucks was trash, but golly, y'all, come on.
But they from California, like that's what they wear.
People,
like, that's
that is petty. You are just petty Pendergrass. Like, her chucks was trash. I'm done. I'm crying. Would you even be in that
super expensive but trash? Exactly.
So petty. People are so petty. So
everybody has their own.
And even the symbolism to the PlayStation, the way that something that he did on the stage, and then like I didn't even realize all of
he
that.
He really was talking about the change of times.
Really,
he really was talking about the change of times. He was talking about a lot of things. There was a lot of subliminal messages, but you probably have to be woke, like people say. You really probably gotta be woke and on it to understand a lot of the things that, especially when it came to the numbers. You really had to be woke to understand what he was saying. So I don't know, but
I liked it overall.
I thought it was a great performance, and he didn't even have to say certified because everybody in the audience said it.
Right.
He was quiet, and everybody said, and they said A minor.
That was a moment.
The symbolism was beautiful. Yes, it was. And if you understood the symbolism. And you understand what's going on, if you're a person that's woke and really paying attention to everything that's going on in the world, not just in this world, but of the, everywhere, then you will understand more so about the symbolism of what he was saying. And then on some real stuff, for him to even did the Super Bowl halftime show with that kind of message. See, that's what everybody.
That's why I said
and that's
bold.
What everybody was like.
Bold.
Get Lil Wayne. Well, Lil Wayne ain't gonna give us that kind of message.
No, he's gonna give you the
shit
that everybody else.
We're gonna hear the gangster music. Y'all talking about he was dancing, he was doing a gang dance. Well, we had Lil Wayne up there. He would have been singing about probably gang songs, the stuff that he always sing. And I do like Lil Wayne.
I was the one who also said that. That was my opinion initially. Like, why didn't they get Wayne or Master P?
I'm more of a Kendrick Lamar fan than I am a Wayne fan. Like Kendrick Lamar, like I'm a J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like Lauryn Hill, like Brand Nubian, Tribe Called Quest, and I can understand. I'm sure y'all get the picture type of person that I like, except for X. Now X, he's a special circumstance,
right?
Okay,
I'm a fan of both,
but I like Lil Wayne's. Like I like his music, but I just feel like. For the time that was going, Lil Wayne done. Oh yeah, he looked bad. I believe Lil Wayne is done his career. Yeah, I believe so.
I don't want to believe that because lyrically, I just feel
probably
like
just not
his talent is just ridiculous.
Lyrically, but you had to like see him physically, like.
Well, we're going to keep you in our prayers, Lil Wayne. I hope whatever you're going through, you come through it.
But he's had a long career, and maybe he just tired. It's so much stuff.
But think about it. He's been in this game since he was a child.
Yes, and he's been through hell. The people that's supposed to love him the most robbed him. They done molested him. They done did all kinds of stuff to him. So maybe he got grown kids and little kids. Maybe he just ready to sit back and chill. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kendrick Lamar's message was perfect for the time that we in.
It was.
And I'm very surprised that they even let him have his Super Bowl performance. And drugs, yes, Lil Wayne got drugs.
We have to keep these people
and
in
so
our
we definitely
prayers.
keep them. But that comes with him trying to deal with all that stuff that he's had to deal with since he was a child, because he started like 15. He's a child prodigy. So, my love for send my love off to Wayne, but I enjoyed the halftime performance. I actually enjoyed the whole Super Bowl because we bust their ass. Bust that ass. We bust that ass.
Now, did you pay attention to any of the commercials? Was there any
Oh
commercial
my
that
goodness. The fucking Tostito I wrote them down in my book. It's this Tostito one that was funny as fuck, and the other one that was funny was the Nerd Wallet.
I'm gonna go back. The Nerd
Wallet one with the guy is on a boat and he's looking on his phone and he's like, "Oh, this such and such dolphin is the most intelligent animal in the world," and then his phone drops out of his hands and goes into the water, and it comes back up with the phone on top of the dolphin head. And the dolphin's like, "Oh, you can such a," and he's like, "You can subscribe to such and such and such with Nerd Wallet." And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't know that." And the dolphin won't give him his phone back because he's still talking to him. And he's like, "Can I get my phone?" And he just swims the fuck off, with the phone still on his head. And that was that was a Nerd Wallet commercial, because I wrote something there. Remember, you said we was gonna talk about so it was that one. It was the Tostitos one. And the Tostita one was really funny. I can't even fucking remember.
What trips me out with these commercials is how they have these crazy commercials, and at the end you like, that's what y'all was advertising? Like the fuck?
For $30 million. You know, $30 million for 30 seconds. 30-second slot, $30 million. And the other one that had me laugh, the one when they did Harry Met Sally reaction, yes. And she's like, at the restaurant making all that noise.
When he was like, it's real. This real this
time. Yeah, that one. It was a couple of them I can't remember, but I did write them down in my book, and I forgot the book, the laptop, because, you know, I know y'all laughed at my little trophy or whatever, but I thought that my trophy would be like the perfect conversation piece for the parade.
Yes.
When we go out for the parade.
Yes.
And, you know, I was up like a crackhead making that. Now, don't take my fucking thing lightly. I was committed.
She was definitely.
I was committed. I was supposed to make it last night, but Nelly will tell you, I'll be up all night. So I was supposed to make it last night, but what usually happens to me, like probably 8 o'clock, I'll fall asleep and shit, and then I wake the fuck up like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm up like a crackhead. That's me.
Block watch. She block watch. She should be the block captain.
So I'm up. I don't be watching because I really don't give a fuck what nobody does. Straight up, I just be up. So I got up and I went to sleep, woke up, it was 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't make my trophy. I had all my supplies. I had, thank you, messenger, because I really took my time. And Nelly was like, oh man, she trying to get me to make it cheesy.
I already had
it.
It would have never been cheesy. It would have been dope as shit, because you know that's what I did.
I had it in my mind already how I was going to make it, because I had bought all this shit, and Nelly will tell you. Like, I went out.
Because I'm like, shit,
I went all out.
We could spray paint it. You can make it look like the real thing. She like, no, I want it to look like a prop type of funny type of. I'm like, you don't want it. No.
It was it was a method for the man.
I said, well, I'm going to let her go ahead and rock out.
So I had a plan, because I already knew how I wanted it to look and what I wanted to use it for a conversation piece to bring on the show. And I have something else that I'm going to do with it. So I was like, I'm going to make this. And then I fell asleep and woke up. It was like 3 o'clock, like I said. So now I'm like, the supplies are here.
Get to getting.
Turned on Shannon and Steve, whatever, what's his name? Stephen A. Turned on Stephen A. and Shannon. First take, rerun. And I got the cutting note, and I'm telling you, it's fucking styrofoam. I got to go home and vacuum that shit.
Yeah, that shit is annoying.
I got most of it up, but you know how like when you cut the styrofoam in a little ball,
flakes it,
and it was everywhere. Oh man, and I was doing like I'm surprised it ain't nothing in my hair.
Like glitter.
Oh, it was everywhere, and then I just got a new rug, but I was committed.
You did it
to this trophy.
I'm proud of you
because I got some things that I want to do with it down the line. So I was committed, and I did it. I worked on that trophy from 3 o'clock in the morning. To we about to leave. That's why we was leaving. But it's done, and I did a good job.
Yes, she did.
It don't look as cheesy as I thought it was going to look.
Oh, it's a prop.
I hooked it up, you know.
It's a prop, and you did it all by yourself.
And I did it all by myself. And I'm glad everybody was thinking, because my grandson kept thinking, I don't want them to help, because they didn't get the fucking damn way. Move on, let grandma get her brain. Because, you know, when my brain start rolling, you got to let me catch it while it's on the wave.
Because once it go, it's gone.
And if I forget what I was going to do, then I might not come back to it. So I do stuff while it's right in my mind, and I say, oh, I'm going to do this. You probably got a Hertz fellas trophy for that celibate. You probably got a Hertz. What he say? You probably got a Hertz fellas trophy for that celibate.
They ain't gonna let you live that selling bits down. You just ain't gonna live selling bits down. Nope.
Oh
dang!
Lord.
Oh man!
I don't plan on being single by the end of the year. Maybe somebody will come along. Maybe.
Do we have time to talk to Aunt Kathleen? No, we don't. Because Aunt Kathleen is a mess.
Somebody will come along.
Well, if it fall, that means it's not. Yeah, no. Nobody's coming along no time soon.
Just so fucking I'm not introducing nobody. You know what I'm gonna introduce? I'm gonna be like, what was that show I was just watching? Oh, what else I watching? Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna be like Trina on Love and Hip Hop. Trina got married. Trina ain't tell her cousin Bobby, the gay one. She ain't tell him.
Oh, she got a new boo?
She's married. She got married. She ain't tell Hot Topic. She ain't tell nobody. Trina and him, whatever his name is, they went off and got married. And they ain't tell nobody a fucking thing.
That's dope.
Because people always mind some goddamn motherfucker like this. And that's what's going to happen with me. I'm going to come back. They're going to be like, DMX came back? Yeah. And I married him. What? You missed that part.
I heard DMX came back, so I'm like, what?
I said, yeah, and I married him.
And she married him. She would. I can see that. I don't want to leave you here.
Be like Pet Cemetery.
What can we talk about? Oh, what was our word of the day? Did we even get a word
Not
of the day?
Love and Hip Hop. How much is 10 carats? I have no idea.
How much is
and
what?
You know what's so funny, Messenger? Honest to God, I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. That's not my thing.
I love Love and Hip Hop. I gotta get caught up.
They watch that shit, right? And so when I'm around them, her, my niece, all of them, they always watching that stuff. And then I find myself while I'm watching it, because they watching it. I can't turn these shit off. Because if they come to my house, they watching Sports Center. First Take, The Facility. What else you watching at my house, Nelly? Property Brothers. Yeah, Property Brothers. Did you get your Sixers refund yet? I ain't never gonna. Anything DIY, anything cold case, the morgue. I like the morgue. I like morgue stuff. And I rolled a couple dead bodies in the morgue in my time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid of the morgue. I actually liked working in it. People was like, "You going down that morgue at night?" Yes, going down here and talk to the fucking ghosts. You wanna come with me? So, I don't know. But no, I didn't get no refund from the Sixers because it's never going to happen. And I ain't even go to no Sixers game this year. I ain't been to a Sixers game in 2 years.
They kind of pissing us off right now.
And at this rate, I ain't going to go on to another 2 fucking years. Because I don't think Joel coming back next year. I think Joel's done. Or is that just me? Does anybody else believe that Joel's coming back?
He might not.
I'm
like
YouTuber.
That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he's not gonna. I don't know.
I really honestly don't think Embiid's gonna man. I don't want to say Embiid was a bust on our team because he might have to. Oh yeah, he did have a long contract, but his knees don't work.
Excuse me, baby. Hey y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to try to hurry up and get on up in here. I miss y'all. I ain't seen y'all.
Where the hell you been?
In a minute, girl. Listen, Nisa Pooh. Let me put my glasses on because I can't. Better to see you.
Did you watch the game, Kathleen?
Well, while I was at your house, I watched some of it, but it was a lot of spirits going around up in there in that house. A lot of wine and spirits and things. But that's my type of party. Okay. I love
Did
me
you enjoy yourself?
A good part. Of food was amazing. Everything was really good.
Okay, as long as you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I done met me a young little thing at the what to let out when we won the Super Bowl. I went out this time. Since I had my hip replacement, I can move around now. I can get
on Broad Street with us.
Yeah. I met some young guy. It was
a time out there, wasn't it?
Oh, baby.
It was definitely a time on Broad Street.
Baby, it's nothing like my Eagles here. My Eagles have done the damn thing, and I've been a fan of them all my life. All this EAGLES. That's not how you spell Eagles.
No, that was the right way. I can't leave.
You spell it IGGLES. Eagles. No, that's not how, because that's how I pronounce it. It's IGGLES. Eagles.
Auntie and Sherelle was in the same class. You was in class?
I whooped her ass. I used to beat her.
She whooped her ass.
I taught her how to spell Eagles. That's why I was like, why would she get up there and say ELGLES? And I taught her how to spell it IGGLES. That's her problem. She never listened as a child. She's hard head.
Kelly, you say you spell
with
it
a big
like,
head self.
You spell it like a guy off Passion Avenue.
Well, cause my family from South Philly, you know, okay. and when you've been an Eagles fan long as I've been an Eagles fan here, you know what I'm saying? You black folk don't say eagle. We don't say eagle. Look at my face, how many muscles in my face and frown lines I'm gonna get just from saying eagle.
Well, you know, now that you say
eagle.
That, I guess I probably do say eagle.
Our accent
I don't realize that I'm saying eagle because I'm just saying it so fast. So
yeah, we eagle fans. Eagle.
You made me check my English.
Yeah. I taught you better than that.
I might have to say it correctly. No, I can't say it like eagle. Like, that sounds dumb.
Like, who says sink? We don't say sink. We say zinc.
Yeah. You know, people
got to know how to talk.
You gotta say zinc.
You gotta know. Put that in the Frigidaire.
Yeah.
We don't say refrigerator.
Go get some water.
Refrigerator. No, Frigidaire. Put it in the Frigidaire.
My grandma say icebox.
Icebox is acceptable as well.
We ain't had a fucking
I haven't had an icebox.
My grandma called it icebox. The icebox was 1889.
That's because there you go. I'm about to say, now that's past my time when you start saying icebox.
Put that in the icebox. But I do remember there used to be a block of ice in the box.
So did you because it was a lot of testosterone with all this football stuff going on. Did you find you a nice young
No, not yet. I can't.
No, all this football around you.
I ain't looking. You saying fine? He gotta find me. See, that's the problem, Aunt Kelly. He have to find me.
Do you be out somewhere for him to find you? Because he's not gonna find you in your house on your couch.
I go outside.
No, when? I go to this child go outside. This one here. This one here. This one here. This is why I love her though. This is my favorite niece. Ain't nothing. Listen, she ain't boy crazy. Just ain't her thing. Yeah, what I'm saying to you, just fresh wasn't her thing, and I love her for it. I ain't never had to whoop her ass for being fresh.
I'm a nerd.
Okay, but when you get grown, it ain't fresh no more. That's what you're supposed to do. It ain't fresh when you're grown.
I'm shell-shocked now.
It ain't fresh when you're grown. But this one here, listen.
You niggas better stay away from my fucking eyes. That's right. Tell them now. Tell them. Stay away.
Listen, that boy there, now he is a piece of work, that one there. But I just love me some that chocolate skin.
I can't leave. Can I talk to you?
Talk to me, baby.
You know, I've been getting a bum rap. I can't leave.
Why?
I've been getting a bum rap.
Why?
They say I'm too hard on niggas.
Well, you do have resting bitch face. Real resting. Like it's been sleep for a very long time. That face been sleep, resting in that same position for a long time.
I can't even buy $40.
And it's sad
I can't get no good weed with it.
Listen, y'all. If I could set her up on a blind date, listen, my niece is a catch here. He was saying to you, she can cook.
No.
Oh, she could cook. Okay.
No, I can't.
She make this stew.
Hot dogs, noodles.
She's a line of feast steak. That child cook good because I taught her well. She cook good. She keep house. Ain't got no trifling house, no nasty stuff going on around here. She carry herself like a lady and she fight like a man. Now, so okay, she is and she likes sports. Where you gonna find a woman who cook, clean, fight like a man? I ain't gonna say what she do in the sheets. That's her because she's selling bitch right now. It's not doing none of that in no sheets. But and she likes sports. What is wrong with the world today when a woman of all this caliber is single?
That's all right.
And then you got the girls over here with the clickety-clacks on the fingertips. How do you even wipe your ass? And then I got my niece over here, all this. And then you got the clickety-clack girls with the all this and the eyelashes and the clickety-clacks. And they got all of them.
I know you're not about to sell us for no $40.
Who he said I $40?
Unless y'all got my $40, get away from my eyes. That be 40,000.
Now see that damn is it. Nah, you got to watch now. He will
You done sold that
sell us
shit?
to sex trafficking for $40 and we won't even know why. Why are we in this van? We thought it was an Uber.
We think we going to the party. Now,
I'll never let that nigga call me an Uber. He done put me in the sex trafficking car.
Thanks for letting us know.
For $40.
$40 fucking dollars.
God,
you know, y'all young kids, y'all got. We didn't even accept $40 in the fucking 80s. In the 90s. $40. See, y'all numbers different. Y'all got contracts.
Back when I was stripping, $40 only got you in the dough. Okay, you ain't even gonna see my tassels turn.
The 40 for me. The
40 for $40.
He gonna say, "Oh, we got different contracts." The 40. Oh, now he a manager. Now we done got another. How many managers do we got around here? I can't leave.
I don't listen, baby. Just long as you don't sign no contracts, just let them think they doing something and let them go on ahead. I'm not. I will not be
signing anything over in blood.
Absolutely not, baby. That at all. But listen. So
that's just to say hi, $40.
Let me just
to us. You might have something there.
Let me just say
real
do a
meet
quick,
and greet.
Well, because I had a situation yesterday. I had to curse this white man out. Yes, I did, and I don't regret it because I'm just sick and tired. I'm not gonna say all white folk because my great grandmama was white. That's why I'm light and I got freckles. But I'm not gonna say all white folk because I got white up in
the one ain't related to us.
But them, okay. You know, the fucking block watchers and the goddamn Karens and
the fucking crackers.
The Karens and the Bradleys.
They the real crackers.
Okay,
tell somebody what
so I'm walking my my great Nelly's baby yesterday. Yeah, I'm taking the pups out for a walk and Lila had the shits. I don't know what she ate, but you know, once she just get to eating something, she get the shits. So you can't pick up poopy diarrhea running shit with a dog bag. You can't. So I left it there. This white man gonna walk up on me, gonna say, "You gonna get that?" I turned around and said, "No." Do I look like I'm gonna get it? I walked away from it for a reason.
You should have let his face fall in.
Well, I gotta pick it. Well, then fucking get
it
then.
The fuck up, bitch.
I said it's about the rain.
See, that's the kind of stuff
the rain gonna get it, cause I sure enough ain't.
That's the shit that takes me to the edge.
Took me somewhere. Lord Jesus, I had to go home and pray.
Nice at Aunt Kathleen, because when I would have finished with him, he would have took the first Mayflower back to the Caucasus Mountains.
All I saw was the scene from The Color Purple. Me hitting this white man and all these white people coming over here, and then now I'm locked up because I didn't hit the white man. That's all I saw.
That's a scene that I'm not concerned about.
But see, you got to remember, I come from a different time. I come from a, you know,
Aunt Kathleen. That's why I got your back.
You know, I wish I had my youngest with me because I'd have definitely had his ass whooped.
I would have been with you. He would have fell right in the shit.
But it took me somewhere. I said, this bitch think we back fighting civil rights and shit. And bitch, I'm not. Don't come and question me about what the fuck I purposely left there on purpose for.
And they always, you know what makes me mad with them though?
What, Niece?
They always trying to fucking police us. They always
the time.
They always fucking
watching
us, and then want to come the fuck over and correct us and trying to tell us what to do. Now, fair warning, because I'm a very nice person and I love everyone. But fair warning, if you see me, this face, and you're one of them, and I do something, and you think that you're going to come and correct me, I'm going to advise you now that you probably will want to turn around the other way because, see, I don't argue. By the time I get finished with your Caucasian history lesson and my get the fuck out my face lesson, you probably will take the first Mayflower back to the Caucasus Mountains. Because one thing that, you know, I never miss a moment. Because let me just say this, and I don't know, it's not all white people, like you said. It's really not all of them. But to the ones who are, to the ones that I'm talking about who are, think they are the super Americans, and that they always can tell us what to fucking do, you're a fucking European. And this is my fucking ancestors' land. So what you say, I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about what you say. I don't give a fuck about your laws. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of that shit means anything to me. Because you can't tell me nothing. So, you know, I don't really take a lot of that stuff lightly when they say stuff like that to me, because who the fuck do you think you is? Because you can get the fuck going. You can go back to Europe. Y'all want to be throwing people out? Throw your motherfucking selves out, because y'all are the fucking problem.
Child, people was looking at me just all left because I was just
and that's that.
I was cussing and fussing, and I just couldn't calm myself down. I couldn't believe that white man walked all the way up the street, followed me all the way to where I was standing just to ask me, was I going to get it? No, I'm not, sir.
I can't, Lena. Next time you come, you call me. You call me. I can't.
Baby, listen.
No, you call me. I got something I'm going to tell him.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Brad.
Swear.
Brad. Like the commercial. Did you see that commercial with Brad? With the football player. Fucking Brad. I got some shit I want to say to Brad, because I cuss him the fuck out.
It's like,
get
just
the fuck out of here.
Ridiculous.
Stop trying to tell us what to do. We don't fucking, y'all not fucking our parents. Y'all don't fucking own us, and we don't gotta fucking listen to y'all.
Not
and y'all gonna catch a bad break, because you might get punched in your fucking throat.
I was so upset yesterday.
Straight up. I don't like all that. Don't
so
fucking
sick and tired.
And you know what it is for me? God forget. Maybe I shouldn't have never read the black codes. See, when you know the black codes, and every black person that's hearing me, go fucking read them. The show's going off. Read the black codes, so you'll know why when they come up to you and say some stuff to you or treat you in a different way, you will understand why they do it. Because right now, you might not know. We see y'all next week. Go Birds.
Yes, the light in me honors and respects the light.